Hello and welcome to the studios of Platform Media International. Tonight we are presenting the African Canadian Soccer and Cultural Association, who are presently organizing an awards night that's coming up on the May the 20th in Vancouver. And to discuss what the activities are planned for that day, I have on my right Mrs. Joy Walcott Francis. I'm sorry to call you Mrs., but let me leave it at Joy Walcott Francis. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And on my left, I have Prince Louis Olajutoye, the PRO of the association.
Thank you for having me.
It's a difficult thing trying to bring two very, very important personalities to the studio and to differentiate them both in the female and the male sense. Guys, I'm sure I'm forgiven for that slip in that production, right?
You're welcome.
Okay,
Yes,
well, let's kick off because you guys have a kind of a combo of activities on that day. And I guess in the last edition that you had this event, the whole of Vancouver knew about it. It's not something that people don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But what people are expecting, the people are expecting to know what you guys are planned, what you have planned for that day. Because I know when you plan is something that shakes the city.
Yeah.
So the dinner and gala night for this year, what is the plan? Maybe I take you to answer the first question.
Well, to start off, it's as you say, it's a dinner and gala. It's an award. It's a presentation to honor soccer players who have excelled in the community. And when we talk about community, we're also talking about persons who not necessarily identify as African in the community, but also to honor those who feel as though they are a part of the African Canadian community. So when you come to this event, you're not just expecting to see persons who look like me, but it's a diversity. So it's a diverse event. So we're honoring those players, but at the same time, we want to make a big celebration out of it. So first of all, we'll be feeding persons who come. So you have dinner. So you sit and have dinner and you're entertained. So part of the entertainment is Karakata Band. So Karakata will be there performing, entertaining you while persons are eating. We also have other cultural performances. So we're expecting Acholi. They're a cultural performing group. And they hail from Uganda. They'll also be performing. We will be having the Liberian Cultural Association. And for persons who were at the event last year, this is seeing the Liberian Cultural Association performed. It is something that it is so vibrant. So for these cultural groups, you really don't want to miss them. There will be individual performances. So we have Yvonne Kush, who will be performing, and other individual performers. So it's really an event to look forward to.
Okay, let me come to this issue about inclusion, because I know I've attended your soccer tournaments before, and it's when I see African Canadian soccer, people tend to see maybe it's solely for Africans or Africans in diaspora,
no.
because I see a lot of Caucasian, Latino, everybody
Yes.
there. So I like to say that it's something that people tend to agree with because of the issue of inclusion.
Yes.
Perhaps I wanted to go to the PRO of the association. I know that many of these government officials have identified with you before. Is there anybody who is coming this event this year?
Thank you. We have a lot of people that have shown interest, that are coming to the event. And one of the keynote speaker of that day will be the new Westminster Mayor, Mayor Jonathan Cote. He is going to be there, and he's been supporting the association, the new Westminster as a community, as a city as a whole. They've shown a lot of interest in their organization, and so he is going to be there. Raj Julian, it's Peter Julian.
Yeah, Peter Julian, the MLA.
The MLA is going to be there. He promised to be there, and Raj Chauhan too. is going to be there.
And these two guys just won an election, re-election.
Yeah, they just won the re-election. We actually had a meeting with them to early this year.
Okay.
We at their office, and they pledged a lot of support for the African community, which is which is a very good improvement for our community. So they promised to be there, and other leaders of our African community, and both the Caribbean and the community, the Canadian community in general.
Is there anything we need to know about the other things apart from music and dance and perhaps food? I guess I saw one here, free on-site babysitting. So it's not an excuse for parents who have young kids to stay away.
See.
That's a very unique thing, right?
We have thought about everything. So we want to ensure that the community comes out in full force. So we provide on-site babysitting. So if it is that you have a child or children at home and you're thinking that, hey, this is probably not the event. It's a family-oriented event. So we make sure that there's someone there, there are persons there who will babysit while you sit, enjoy, have fun, and, socialize.
These have made a mark. The African Canadian Soccer and Cultural Association made a mark in the community. It's about the 13th edition. People started in 1994, and it's this 2017. So I guess that's about 13th edition, right?
This is for the award night. This is the 7th edition.
Oh, okay. The association had the activities before. The award night is in the 7th edition.
Yes, the award night was started 7 years ago.
So when you call it award night, whom are you giving the awards? Is it footballers or administrators, politicians, companies, or what?
We have different categories of groups that we give award to. We give to the businesses in the community that are doing very well and supporting the community also. We give to the cultural association and also to the sport. Because we started with the kids sports, and we recognize the top, some of them that are performing very well. Because as we know, sport is very important in the community, because bringing the kids together, it brings a team. It allows them to work together in teamwork, and in a way, it takes them out of the street or doing some other things that they are not supposed to be doing.
I want to say so, because I'm told that sports takes children away from all kind of bad attitude.
Oh, yeah.
But now, question I want to ask you, the PRO. Soccer is it's one of the very rewarding sports across the globe.
Yes.
Perhaps is maybe part of your mission. I don't know if that's part of your mission. Are we looking forward to a situation where you have stars that come through African Canadian Cultural Association, go into maybe White Caps, or perhaps to MLS or to Europe?
Oh, I think it is part of the thing that CESCA has been working towards. And I can tell you that it's been working very good for us in the last 4 years, or a few years now, that we started our youth academy. And we started with few kids, like 4 kids. And I can tell you last year, we registered about 300 kids for the program. And that's a lot in the community. And we have a lot of kids that is now registered in the youth academy of White Cap.
Oh, really?
And we have a lot of players in our youth, 15, 16, that have got a scholarship in the US through sports, and some that have also got a scholarship at UBC and SFU.
Oh, that's
so it has been a very good improvement, and I give a lot of credit to all the past executives that have put all these programs together, and it's been working very excellently.
Yeah, parents who are watching from home want to see that, because you are getting youths involved, there's something that will interest parents, that you are taking kids away from the street and getting them engaged. Next question I want to ask the PRO still is that the government should be having an interest in your association. Have they given any kind of support in terms of funding?
I can tell you that definitely we are getting support from community, from organization, Heineken, City of Burnaby, Canadian Tire. Been a very big supporter of our youth program. Last year we get a substantial amount of money from them. We've got a good promise from New Westminster, the mayor, the city, and the government also. And as you know, when it comes to program like this, we have to be more organized, and which is where we are now. things are very different before. But right now, I can tell you that the past administration and the new one, we've put a structure together for the youth program that we've started a few years back now, and it's been very successful.
And if politicians are listening to the executive of ASESCA, they need your financial muscle to achieve these results. And to the events coordinator, there's the vibe around African organization centers around music and food. Is there anything like that? Food? Is food?
Sure, which is what I'm saying. So it's dinner and gala. No,
yeah, because people want to know whether the popular jollof rice or Jamaican
all right, let's
party
let's just say that I spoke to a caterer last week, and we're going over the menu.
Okay.
And she suggested some things, and then and she was a bit iffy on the jollof rice, and immediately I said to her, if you're not bringing jollof rice, don't come.
That's right.
Pretty much. So
everybody wants to see
everybody wants jollof rice. I mean, so it will be there. There will be food. But then one thing I want to say though, the event, you will see on the poster, it says dinner starts at 7 to 8. Now I'm appealing to persons, if you intend to come out and get some of that delicious food that will be there, you need to be there between dinner hours, which is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
That's one thing I want to emphasize. In African or whatever we organize in Vancouver, people make phone calls for an event scheduled at 7. People make phone calls at 9 to say how many people there. If you come by 9, you will miss a lot.
Right.
Guys, I want to thank you, Louis Olajitoye. Do you have anything to add?
Well, just to buttress what you just said, for those people that have been in our event before, it's better to be on time.
For emphasis.
Yes, it's better to be on time because most of the time there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And by the time, even though we provide a lot of food up to late, but Africans.
Okay. Well, I can't thank you enough for showing up to this, to give us the information about the ASESCA nights. And I want to promise you, Platform Media want to associate with this noble venture. We'll be there and we'll show our presence. And send my regards to your president and say hello to him.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Joy Walcott Francis and Louis Olajitoye.
Thank you
for coming up to the studios of Platform Media International. So if you are watching tonight, we are inviting you to the ASESCA night. And when I say ASESCA has put a lot of weight in this community. So show your support to come to the event is taking place at the Edmond Community Center. Am I correct?
Royal Palace.
Royal Palace Banquet Hall at Edmond Street in Bonambi. Correct?
Yes.
At 6 p.m. So I repeat again, 6 p.m. and not 9 p.m. So please come around and show your support, either by financial or moral. But again, remember the gate taking is about, what was the gate taking? The price.
So adults, it's $35 for adults. So we have a staggered ticket pricing, $35 for adults. And for children between 13 and 18, it's $20. And for kids under 12, it's free.
Great. So rather than go to very high pricey restaurants, come to the ASESCA night on the Saturday, May 20th, to have a combo of food, dance, and music. I'm yours sincerely, Joe Ehizade, presenting the community event. And thank you. Please remember to click on the subscription tab. Meet us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And here it is for tonight. And I wish you a happy night rest. Good night.
Thank you.